Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? Just kicking, and flipping. You know how it is, freestyle. Word up. Just thought I'd come back with another one. This one is a little different. It's not not it's not a quad. I'll just say that. This is actually a tool, or I guess you could say an accessory tool that I felt I needed. I didn't have one of these. These are cool little accessories if you're wanting to get into, I wouldn't say get into, but if you solder things and you're trying to get into soldering a little bit, and it's definitely a little accessory that can help you out. I was fixing something the other day, and sometimes it's hard to hold something and solder it at the same time, or just have it in the right position to get at it. And it was I mean, I finished the job, but it had proved to be a harder task than not. And I thought, well, I've seen, other people use these things before. And I just kept thinking to myself, well, I need to get one of these, word up. And so I did. They're not too expensive. This one was a little more pricier one than a lot of the other ones I've seen. I seen them go, and I got this on eBay. I seen them go for as cheap as like 3.95, 4.95. This one was 9.95, and what this is called is, there's many different names for it. I guess you could call it. I call it a solder holder. Some people call it a solder helping tool, helping holder, solder helping station. I don't know what the exact name is. I think I've heard people refer to it, where I'm around, as a solder holder. So anyway, I needed a solder holder. I felt like, when I'm taking apart little things that I have to fix and stuff, it basically just helps you hold stuff in place while you can work at it, instead of having, you can have both hands free, and instead of having to hold something with one hand and try to work your gun. I mean, you can always lay it flat too, but there are certain things, it just, like it says, it's a helping tool, and I mean, it could be used for other things as well, not just soldering, but fine, probably precision. I'm gonna say, like, just precision stuff. Maybe like jam crafters might use something like this. Somebody that works on jewelry, like I don't know what they would call him, a diamond inspector. I have no clue. But yeah, this is pretty cool little thing. So with that said, I'll go ahead and open it. All right. Right on. Let me get this. Gotta pull. This one should be easier. The boxes are harder. These packages you usually just pull open, and yeah, this one wasn't no problem, but the boxes, sometimes I have to break out the knife. But here's what this is called right here. They call it Helping Hands, HFT. And then, there's more of it. If you could, I'll try to bring that closer. It says, set and hold your work at any angle. Two adjustable. Let's get right there. Trying to get a little bit better shot of that. Two adjustable micro clamps. Magnifying glass for close inspection work. Stable base. And then it tells you a little thing right here. Helping Hands gives you a third hand for working on hobbies, precision soldering, or soldering, that's how they say it, I think, abroad, or any other detailed work where magnification, a steady hold, and extra hands are needed. So yeah, that's why I've heard it called a solder holder, like it says, a steady hold. So, but it's probably not just limited to soldering, I'm pretty sure you can use it for other things. And like I said, they vary. You can get you one as cheap as 3.95, or up to, like, this one was 9.95. And some of them, that I seen that were cheaper, which it don't really, bother me. I mean, they actually have where you can put your solder there too, where it'll hold, the coil or whatever you need. And I don't know if this one actually has that or not. It might. I haven't, I'll have to break it open more and look at it. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna open it now. This package might be, oh, it might be easy to open. Maybe I will open it. But you know, you got your little clamps there. You could your little holders right there. You know, you could use to hold something in. You got your magnifying glass there. Let me go ahead and see if I could break this open. So give me 1 second. It doesn't look like it might be too. Oh yeah, actually it's really. I would probably have to break. I thought it was gonna be easy, but something that I'd probably have to break. Well, no, let me check. Okay, we got one part. Might be able to get this open actually. So, okay. Well, it's probably proving. I got scissors somewhere. Give me a second, guys. Give me scissors here. Alright. Alright. So, still didn't open all the way. Proving to be harder than it actually. Right. So yeah, I had to break out the scissor to get that. Sorry guys, but so that's what it's like, you know. This is the whole tool. Out and about. I'm trying to put it stable here, but it seems like the way. Okay, there we go. So that's what you guys get. You know, there's the magnifying glass on top. There's your helping hands right there. You know, you can move those around. Like, let me show you how it goes. Okay. Try to get a better shot of this. But, so then you just move these things right here. You know, however you want. Like, boom. Clamp it onto your circuit board if you need a solder, you know, something steady or whatever. There's another one right there. It actually would have came in hand the other day. I had an Eachine that I was one of those minis. I was messing around with it for my friend, and he pulled out the battery connector. And even after I soldered it back and everything, I even tested it with the multimeter. It said everything was fine, but it just wouldn't work. So I took it apart more, and it looks like there was a burn on the board. So I don't know if something burned out or what, but you know, in that case, it would have really helped me to just, you know, put it on that holder and go. But that's pretty much it. This is a solder holder, you know, solder stand, and I got this one on eBay, and it was $9.95. And the seller, I got it from, it looks like it's Go, and then there's a dash, and I'm not sure if that's a Loma, Go dash Loma, or Go dash Ioma, but it's $9.95. And I just typed in, I think, solder holder on eBay, and then, you know, there's various ones that came that were like $3.95, $4.95, and you know, some of them had like where you could put your solder, you know, on a little thing there, your coil of solder, and just, you know, but I don't need that. This one stood out to me because it actually has two of these holders. As most of those other ones, it looks like they had one holder and like the coil and a magnifying glass. Or some of them didn't even have a magnifying glass. It just looks like it had where you would put your solder and like maybe one holder. And then I seen some that didn't even have the magnifying glass. They were specifically, you know, for your solder holder, as this is, you know, more of steady hands and your magnifying glass. So kind of like a helper. But yeah, there you go. You know, just something I thought I'd show you guys that are, you know, out there wanting to, you know, get something to help you with your soldering needs. Or I'm pretty sure there's other things out there, there's cheaper alternatives, but I just decided to get this one, you know. And my gun is fairly new, but I think since I'm gonna want to probably do me some builds here. I think maybe get into one of those ZMR builds and just other random things, you know, mess with some of that Arduino stuff and see what I can do. So I think I'm definitely gonna get me a workstation here or a better gun. Even though my gun is new, you know, after a couple uses, it's a cheap gun. It won't hold up for as much as I'm probably gonna use it. So I'll definitely be in the market for that. But there you guys have it. You know, solder holder from eBay, $9.95. There is other ones out there, but like I said, this one stood out to me because it didn't have just one holder. It has two. As some of them don't even have holders. They just have a little holder for your solder. They didn't have the helping hands, I guess you could call those, and the magnifying glass, you know. And it looks to be built pretty nice. It felt pretty well and heavily constructed, so I don't think that'll be breaking on me anytime soon, you know. All right. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.